I was involved briefly with a married man who believed he had the courage to leave his wife to be with me and to live his truth. This isn't the typical story of a married man promising to leave his wife for a secret lover. Rather, this is a story in part about a gay man who knew he was gay before he got married, but chose to marry a woman because he didn't know how to break free. Rocky and I met on a gay social media site 3 months after I returned to the East Coast to live, and just 11 months after he was married. At the time we met, he was living and working in Dubai as a contractor for the government on a military base, while his wife was stationed in Tallahassee, Florida, where they had a home. In one of the first messages he sent me, Rocky shared that he was married, but that he had regrets. He explained that he had come out to his mother and siblings when he was 18 years old. He sat there. To listen to more of One Thing for Certain, Two Things for Sure, a memoir continued, visit audible.com.
Good day, thinkers, thought leaders, progressives, and dreamers. I'm Craig, the writer Stewart. Yes.
I told you we ain't using that no more.
You got another intro? Did you come up with an intro?
I think I'll give it a shot.
All right, well, let's see what you got.
What's going on? It is your boy, Keon Stafford.
And I'm Craig, the writer Stewart.
And this is your official invitation to our Patreon video.
The link is scrolling right here. It's patreon.com/Craig and Keon.
Get on over there right now and hit the link and subscribe to our channel.
It's for all of our exclusive content. You're not going to see it anyplace else. So join now. And if you want to join mine, it's patreon.com/Craig the writer Stewart. Bye.
Say
bye. Say bye.
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 What's up, y'all? It is your boy, Keon Stafford. Welcome to my official YouTube channel where we laugh, we cry, we talk shit, and most of all, we have some fun. So while you at it, go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe, and hit that bell so you won't miss me live weekly. While you at it, follow me on all social platforms at The Real Keon Stafford. So until next time, bye.
Good day, thinkers, thought leaders, progressives, and dreamers. I'm Craig, the writer Stewart, and this is So Much to Say YouTube TV. These are my thoughts, in my voice, on black shit, white shit, gay shit, and everything in between. Now, So Much to Say YouTube TV is the place that you come to learn and grow. So go ahead and hit the like button, the share button, and the subscribe button. And turn on that little bell so that you get a notification every single time that I go live or I upload something new. Now sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
Come on out. Come on out. Come on out. Come on out. Craig, come the fuck on out. You came through with this goddamn book. Let me tell y'all something. I ain't read no damn book in I don't know how long, but somehow Craig turned a ratchet bitch into a reader, bitch. Damn, my tongue real slippery. Bitch can't even talk, but bitch, I can read. Come on out. Anyway, by the time I got done with this damn book, bitch, I felt like I need to go sit on my back porch and smoke me a long cigarette while wearing a old nasty Caucasian damn witness protection wig, bitch. When I tell you he dropping 10 here, he talk about Tyler Perry, Brandy, bitch. Oh, girl, this book had my coochie on hard, had my coochie lips on blue, had me hot and moist like a KFC biscuit, bitch. Oh, Jesus, girl. By the time I got done, y'all, I felt like a boss, bitch. You made me want to go out and do things with my goddamn life, bitch. He talk about damn heartbreak, everything, girl. Come on out. I was on an emotional roller coaster, Craig. Come on out. Jesus.
I don't understand why they know. I was telling this hoe to move his arm from behind me. I was like, get your arm from behind me.
And I was telling this bitch to don't come across.
I was on my cushion. I was on my side of the cushion.
She got me out here in the sun.
The sun just came out, and then you're going to have this smell.
I'm going to have the smell.
I think you could be beyond the smell, though. I think you can smell a little funky.
I'm just sitting here having the smell. Craig,
why you close this door? I had the door open to get some fresh air in the house. Ooh, Lord. I just said for you to close and lock the front door. Because he had to go.
Well, I can't help. I got home training, honey. When you walk out the door, going to the outside, you close the door.
You see that screen?
You ain't give me no instructions. You ain't give me no instructions, bitch.
This bitch then went to Detroit and got new teeth in her head and don't know how to act. Girl, let me see him now. I ain't looked at him until just now.
Nope.
Girl, most people going down to Columbia and all these other places. This bitch went to Detroit. This bitch went to
Girl,
Detroit.
don't tell nobody where I went, girl.
This bitch then went to Detroit to get her teeth. Girl, let me see. Girl, let me see.
Nope.
So she done flew up to Detroit on Spirit.
I ain't going with the Spirit,
girl, because I know.
I was gonna get on Southwest, but girl, it was too high.
Girl, who went up there with you?
Myself, me and myself, and I. Let me tell you about. I've been waiting for you to do it.
The other day, and I was just like, "Well, what you doing this weekend?" Because originally you said we could do the live. Because I went to see.
I've been had this plan.
I'm gonna let you talk. Yes, I went to see Tina Turner the musical on Thursday. So I said to him, I can't do the live on Thursday. I said, what day you want to do it? He said Friday or Sunday. Now, how the fuck we going to do it?
Friday or Sunday?
Right, I
went on Saturday.
Okay, so you went on Saturday?
Exactly.
So when I talked to him on Friday, I said, well, what you doing tomorrow? Or either I was talking to him on Saturday. I said, what you doing tonight?
You were talking on Friday.
I was talking on Friday. And I was like, well, what you doing tomorrow? You said, well, I got to take a quick little trip. I said, where you got to go?
No. What I said was I was going to Detroit. I told you where I was going. But you said, what you got to go up there for? I said, girl, I got to go handle some business.
I got to go handle something.
Oh, girl, you're so secretive. That
because every time I fucking go somewhere do something, this bitch want to know every single move I make.
So look,
and then I asked him, so what's the fucking secret about going to Detroit?
No.
He going up there to get his teeth done.
So this is the reason why I didn't tell nobody. The only person who knew was my grandmother. That's the only person I told, right? The reason why I didn't tell nobody is because you know how you tell people stuff or whatever. I ain't want to hear, well, girl, not saying you in general, but I was like, why you getting your teeth done? Or got up there and then something went wrong and shit. Like I wanted everything to go smooth. I wanted to do it for me. So that's why I ain't tell you. I ain't tell nobody else. I told everybody.
Well, if you're doing it for you, then you're doing it for you. You ain't got to explain to no bitch nothing.
Right. But what I was saying was, you know how some shit that happened, when you know how you start telling people stuff like, you say, oh, girl, I'm finna get me a new car. Girl, you go up there, everything that happened, you do.
No, because see, I don't live in that kind of fear. No.
I don't live in that fear. But
yeah, you do.
I just ain't want nothing to happen. It wasn't a fear.
That is fear.
It's what I wanted to do.
That is fear.
And that's case closed.
That is fear.
Case closed.
That is fear. That is fear. Were you scared to say something about it because you think something gonna go wrong or ruin it?
But this bitch got mad with me, honey. This bitch
got mad with you.
I started to call that hoe and cuss her back.
Got mad with you when?
When you hung up in my face.
I wasn't mad. I was just like, you always acting so fucking secretive, like you got some old secret agent shit going on. Like the fuck, she got something so important going on. Like you could have just been like, oh.
You know how you felt when you got the new car? The only reason why
I felt like that with them. I didn't feel like that with people who knew me.
Well, the only reason why
you love to try to conflate shit. That is not the same.
No, girl. Well, anyways, hey, auntie. How are you? I'm back.
And see, that's what I wanted to say. That's why you ain't got nobody to get you a new computer because you out here running around getting.
I knew you was gonna say that.
Oh yeah, bitch! I was preparing to say it. See, you can't even maximize your business because you so busy running around here getting new teeth. And I just said the other week, I said you got money for everything else you want to do. We're talking about, oh, I want to get my numbers up, and oh, I want to. Y'all kill me. So I had the same conversation with Randy last night. He was like, Craig, I just feel like I'm stuck in the rut, and I really want to do this, that, and the third. And I really feel like, because he was saying he wants to have like a string of different Airbnbs. Like he wants to, I said, well, what sacrifice are you making? What sacrifice are you making to get that? Like, you can't be going out to eat every time I look up. You going on vacation every time I look up. Like, you got to be willing to sacrifice. This didn't just happen for me. I sacrificed. I slept on people's couches. I didn't have a car for years.
Well, everybody have a different story, Craig.
I'm just saying, like, people are quick to be like, oh, I want to change my life and I want this to happen. But nobody's willing to make the sacrifice.
Somebody said, and that's why he didn't tell you.
Alicia. Because I'm going to tell him what his ass need to hear. You know, people are like, oh, I want to buy a house. Well, what sacrifice are you making? Every time I look up, you down to the hookah lounge. I'm not saying to him. I'm saying in general. You down to the hookah lounge every time somebody look up. You shopping in the mall. Every time somebody look up. Your success is on the other side of your sacrifice. And that's what I told Randy. I said, well, how badly do you want to do these Airbnbs? Because you ain't making no sacrifices. It's hot out this motherfucker now.
It is, girl. You got me all sweating and shit. Girl, I'm finna make my hair goddamn. You know, I got real good hair, Craig. You know, I got wet and wavy. So, you know, if I start sweating or if I get hot.
It ain't wet or wavy.
You know what, bitch? You just mad, girl.
Your hair not wet or wavy.
When I start sweating, that's gonna make it wet, and then it's gonna get real wavy. It's gonna, you know,
It might get wet, but it ain't gonna get wavy.
Girl, no man, I ain't gonna go there with you.
What, you a magician now?
You know what?
You're a magician. Good day, thinkers, thought leaders, progressives, and dreamers. I'm Craig the Writer Stewart. This is not Thursday, bitch.
I know. I was gonna say Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, well, it's Sunday.
It is Sunday.
All right, go over.
She done went down her teeth done. Don't even know what day of the week it is.
Take two.
Good day, thinkers, thought leaders, progressives, and dreamers. Ain't nobody being no hater, cam, ham. See, the thing is, y'all don't like to hear the truth. Y'all don't want to hear shit. He been saying forever, oh, I need to get me another computer. There's your computer right there. The computer's right there in your mouth. Good day, thinkers, thought leaders, progressives, and dreamers. I'm Craig the Writer Stewart.
And I'm your boy, Keon Stafford.
Welcome to the Sunday Live,
where we give you funny shit
to take your mind off the bullshit.
So sit back,
relax,
grab a drink,
and enjoy the motherfucking show. Amen. Amen. So you went and got your teeth done. Were you nervous?
I was nervous.
So how did you find the place in Detroit?
Just looking around. Just because it's something that I've been wanting to do. So I just had been looking around.
I don't even remember what your teeth looked like before.
I took a before picture.
So what other places did you? Because you know a lot of the girls are running down to Brazil and Colombia and all these other places.
I was like, I could have got because I did all my my front four, so I need to just get like my wisdom tooth removed, all four of them removed, and I did that last year. So I was like, do I want to get braces or do I want to get Invisalign? Because they was telling me I don't need to get braces because by my wisdom teeth growing in sideways, that's what made my teeth crooked. So she was saying, get Invisalign if it's we can do something to help you fix your overbite and help you fix your it'll take like 8 months or whatever. She gave me different options or whatever. And I was like, do I want to get braces or do I I just was like comparing prices and everything like that. And I was like, well, bitch, I might as well go get veneers if I'm gonna do all that. So I just was like, you know what, I can skip a step without having to go get teeth whitening and all this stuff like that. Just go ahead and put them in my mouth and call it a day. So I had been shopping around and looking around, and it's something I had been planning. But timing is everything. I always believe that timing is everything.
So how'd you find the place?
Just looking around on the internet, and then I reached out to the person and
so was this a dentist or somebody?
Yeah, house? So no, bitch, why would I go to somebody's house?
You said you reached out to the person.
Well, reached out to the people who do it or whatever. And
because the kids will take a shortcut. They've been and got veneers in somebody's backyard.
I ain't go to nobody's backyard, Craig.
Okay, so
they had me do take pictures of my teeth and everything because she was I was talking to a lady in particular. That's why I keep saying she.
Were these black people?
Yep, she's black. Black dentist lady.
So they did impressions when you got there and stuff?
She did all of that. I didn't have to get my teeth shaved down or anything like that. I didn't have to do nothing.
They didn't shave your teeth down?
No, I didn't. Thank God. Bitch, you made me lose my train of thought. Yeah. So once I got there, she just did everything. And the part that I hated the most that I had to keep my mouth open for so long.
They have the thing the whole time.
They had it, but then once you keep your mouth open for a long time, or once you do anything for so long, of course it's gonna get tired. Or so I was just like, oh my God, I just want to close my mouth, or whatever. But yeah, it went really good. It took about, I want to say 4 hours, 3.5, 4 hours.
There's so much better now that the sun went bad.
Yeah. And then, bitch, it was snowing up there. So I went from being hot to cold.
So you stayed in a hotel?
No, I flew in early morning. So my flight left around 5 o'clock.
And you came back the same day?
Yeah, I came back last night. Yep. So it was a quick turnaround, in and out.
Were you nervous?
I was a little bit nervous. Just because you just don't never know the out. Well, let me not say I was nervous. I was anxious to see how it was gonna look. But yeah, yeah.
I didn't know they could give you veneers without shaving your teeth down.
Yeah. Girl, you smacking so bad.
So girl, you just been smiling and grinning since you got them.
No, not really. Not really. Oh. Girl, let me not touch the phone, girl, because I'm gonna have to cuss this whole out today.
Girl, you gonna talk or you gonna sit there and read what they talking about?
Well, I didn't know they was asking questions, so that's why I was looking at it.
Anybody asking about your teeth from Detroit?
This bitch.
Girl, I know they known for cars and shit like that. I didn't know they were known for teeth.
But no, you don't. No, I can't pop them off, or nope, they in.
You talk a little different though.
She said that for a few, I'm gonna talk a little different. Cause I mean, just like, have you ever had? No, you never had goals in your mouth. But if you put like goals in your mouth, I think until I get used to it, it feels like a little heavy. Like it's like a difference a little bit. So it's just like, oh my god.
Marie said I'm a hater. Why I'm a hater? I got my teeth.
I had mine too, bitch.
I mean, I'm fine with my teeth. I don't want veneers. Okay, well, I guess enough of that. Anything else you want to say?
No.
Was it painful?
No, it wasn't painful, but I think last night, it was like I took a Tylenol because I felt like.
Let me see the before picture. So,
I can't see because let me break my screen.
Last night, what happened?
I took a Tylenol because I just felt like it was like irritating me, or like it didn't hurt, but like after eating and stuff, and it was just like it felt funny, like it was just like irritating me. But so I took a Tylenol and it was okay. So the reason, so if you see the bottom, my wisdom teeth grew in at the bottom. So you see how though it, so if it grew, if they was crooked, like see how it's crooked at the bottom, but it went in sideways, like how my wisdom teeth. So that's why it made it crowded. And then my top two, so the top wasn't, one grew in down and one grew in sideways. So that's what caused it to come like that, or whatever. But yep.
So why didn't they straighten out the bottom?
Well, she did, but see how the they had to, when you, because how bad it was at the bottom, they only can, I'll call her back. That's my girl. She'll call me back. So they straighten it out as much as they can. But I'm gonna show you wait. She'll keep calling me. I'm recording, that's why I answer. I'll call you back.
Well, I didn't see you call me.
Oh.
Yeah, hard with his grandmother.
No, because she was gonna keep calling. No, I ain't got no new car. I'm gonna wait.
Make sure you take care of them because apparently veneer bad breath is a thing. Ooh.
Well, so we talked about that too. So
What?
I don't have like cavities or nothing like that. So another thing for that, when people don't take care, you know how people, like, say for instance, you had a lot of like cavities or chipped teeth and stuff like that, and you just basically putting it on top of it. Of course, if you don't got no, if you didn't do the actual dental work before getting them, because it's just basically like a cover.
So did they your teeth or something?
I got my teeth cleaned and everything. A matter of fact, I did that on Tuesday before I flew up there because so I ain't have to do. I just went to the dentist that I have out here, so I ain't have to do all of that extra stuff. When I got there, I went straight to work. That's all I wanted to do. But a lot of things, because when people be putting it on, just covering it up instead of fixing the mess. It's like putting a band-aid over, a wound, a temporary band-aid. So
Mm.
but
Look at that lizard.
bitch.
Long as I'm crawling in that house.
When I was younger, I used to catch lizards and fish with it.
You
Like
said what?
I
We ain't raising no GoFundMe for this bitch for no computer. That bitch should have took that money from them teeth and got a computer.
Grass always a bitch like you.
No, that was Andrew saying it. Let's raise some money.
Ain't might say nothing when you was. Girl, I ain't gonna go
When
there
I
with
was
you.
what?
When you was raising money and getting a house and getting a new
I ain't
car
raised no money to
and
do that.
getting all this stuff fixed
I ain't
around
raised
here.
no money to do that. You ain't see near GoFundMe for that. You saw a GoFundMe?
No, you was selling your body.
Look at them asking how much was it. You know she ain't gonna tell. She ain't even want me to know where she went. You know she ain't gonna tell you how much she paid. I bet it was enough to get a mat.
You know what, Craig?
It was enough to do that. Look at Alicia. Congratulations for treating yourself, Keon. Yeah, he should have treated himself to a computer. I'm just playing.
No, bitch, we gonna use your computer next week. We gonna bring that.
No, I'm not hauling my computer.
You gonna bring that Mac down there to the basement.
All that wear and tear. I'm just playing. But yeah, I'll bring it because, child, them computers are yours. They're just too unpredictable.
Yeah, so the like I was telling you not too long ago. So I had the IT guy look at it from look at the one Elliot gave me. So he said we could have added something onto it like for more memory, but they have it sealed because it's so slim. They just sealed it off. So the other computer we can do that, but I'm gonna have him look at it this week.
Oh. Yeah, I did pay for your say. Thank you, Jamari. I was 10. In fact, I called Friday. I was here with there's two lizards. There's one up there and one down there. I was here Friday with Angela, and I see them sending you cash out.
Girl, I need to put a covering on my
girl, fuck
on my watch
that watch. But no, I got a call from a market research company. I had done a study for a couple months ago.
Mm-hmm.
And they called me. They got another study coming up in a couple weeks. It's $1,000. I said, "Oh yes, ma'am." My father texted earlier. Anyway, what else is going on?
Girl, nothing, girl. Same different day.
What'd you do Friday?
Friday I worked and I went home and chilled.
And yesterday you went to a party or something?
Yeah, last night I went to a party, and then today I'm over here with you.
Did anybody say you got your teeth done?
Yeah. A couple people. Mm-hmm. But if you don't know me, you wouldn't. Well, you can tell. But I mean, if you don't know me, just to notice the difference, then you won't know. Mm-hmm. But ain't like I'm just walking around like, hi. I ain't doing all that.
I'm still kind of lethargic from yesterday.
My bad. Let me sit back because I want you to cuss me out reading the comments. I feel like when Craig, when I come over here, honey, I feel like I be like in punishment or something. Like I'm in drill. Something, Don't touch that. Don't.
I have not said don't touch nothing. Why are you sitting on here lying?
I'm talking about for the
because you always fucking up. Your hand be knocking the screen off.
Craig, I can't have a hand.
They can't see.
I can't help that I have man hands.
They ain't got nothing to do with it.
And you have a woman.
They ain't got nothing to do with it. You come from this side. You don't put your hand all in front of the goddamn screen. You put it on this side.
Smile, Craig. It's okay. It's okay. I'm gonna have to drink a lot of water.
If the sun would stay back, it would be fine. But the sun keeps peeking through.
So finish talking about your weekend.
Friday, Angela and her neighbor came over,
Mm-hmm.
and we had some drinks, and I just fried some French shrimp, and we snacked on that. And then Saturday, I got up, I juiced, I went to the gym. I ran to a couple Sherwin-Williams because I'm gonna paint my bedroom,
Mm-hmm.
and I figured out what color I want to paint it now.
What color?
It's a dark color.
Okay.
Um,
You gonna do the whole room, or you gonna do like
it's like a bronze. It's a bronze.
Okay.
I'm gonna do the whole room,
Okay.
and then behind my bed, I'm gonna do a curtain wall.
Okay.
I'll show y'all on Patreon. I won't be showing it on live, but I'll show it on Patreon. It is nice out here, Stacy. It's like 70 degrees. And then I think I'm gonna get like 2 chairs to put at the bottom of the bed, at the foot of the bed.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to get a rug. I got to get a dresser. So we'll see what happens. And so Randy, like I said, and then Randy came by last night, and we sat and talked and had a couple of drinks.
Mm-hmm.
I made some margaritas. What I did was, well, Friday when Angela and her neighbor came over, I juiced the pineapple and lime and watermelon, and I made us. I took the juice from that and made the margarita and shook it out instead of trying to muddle it.
Yeah.
And then last night, Randy and I had blueberry margaritas. Just did a spicy one with some jalapeno. And then this morning, I got up and went to yoga. I'm back on my yoga. I went to yoga this morning. Came back. Put my lights back out in the yard. And then
I'm so glad it's open back there. Like I never knew it was like all that back there.
Yeah, so we got some Patreon for you guys. I'm gonna upload it. But yeah, they did a good job clearing all of that out, so now you can see the creek.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's nice.
So yeah, that was it. Elliot's been around. I talked to him the other day
I bet you put that
on FaceTime.
weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Back to work tomorrow, honey. Shit.
Right. But I'm
Girl,
gonna go.
you don't have to get up early like I do.
I'm gonna get up and go to yoga tomorrow, but that's in the afternoon.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's it. If you want to book a one-on-one, email me. Let me know. Hey, Teresa. But yeah. But that's really about all that's happening.
Rita talking about she still can't get on Patreon.
Who?
Rita.
I don't know what Rita doing. She ain't been able to get on Patreon since she signed up.
Oh wow.
I don't know what Rita is up to. Thank you, Powerful, for sending the Cash App. I think she's the only one.
Well, you called out Thursday. So
And D Moore.
They ain't used to us coming on Sunday.
Bitch, that ain't stopped them from sending you a Cash App, did it?
Girl, you're just so quick with your mouth.
So yeah, so that you're not. Oh yeah, let me tell you about this Tina Turner review. Tina Turner musical. So I went to see it on Thursday night.
Mm-hmm.
It's a stage play.
That's why you called out.
Yeah. So I forgot that I had bought the ticket. But I really wasn't thinking about it being on a Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
And so I called Keon earlier in the week and was like, hey, we can't do Thursday because I'm going to be at this play. Can I just tell you how I didn't enjoy it? I didn't like the girl who played Tina. And
Hey, put your phone on vibrate. I don't want to hear when you get the cash out.
thank you, Teresa. Come on, Teresa Coles. Um, I didn't like the girl who played Tina. First of all, I didn't like her voice.
Mm-hmm.
The person who played her on the touring company is different from the person who played on Broadway,
Mm-hmm.
right? And so I was thinking it wouldn't be the movie do the movie any justice. No, I mean it was a great story. They told the story well. I love the transition from scene to scene.
Okay.
Um, like when she was, they started with her growing up with her grandmother and how her mom left her behind, and
Mm-hmm.
but the mother left her behind with the father. In the
Mm-hmm.
movie, they showed it that she left her with her mother,
Mm-hmm.
with her grandmother, with Tina Turner's mother. I mean Tina Turner's grandmother, but her mother's mother. And but in the play, she left her with the father, and then the father somehow turned her over to the grandmother. But at any rate, I like the transitions from scene to scene. I didn't like the girl who played Tina because her voice just, I didn't like her voice. She didn't have a great voice to me. And it was almost like she was trying to sing in a rough kind of way, like Tina. And it just seemed contrived to me. And then um, the other part of it was she just didn't embody Tina to me.
Right.
And I'm not expecting her to look like her or anything like that because Angela Bassett doesn't look like Tina Turner. But she embodied her.
Yeah, she did.
She had her movements. The only thing this girl did that made you think she was Tina was at the end when she did What's Love Got to Do with It. She kind of did her shoulders, but and she kind of did this little thing. But I mean, it just
what she did, Craig.
Oh, what's love? Like she just didn't embody her.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like in the movie, Angela Bassett kind of affected her.
Angela
the
Bassett,
way that she talked, the way she
you
spoke.
gotta think about it. Angela Bassett is a great actress versus a play. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, but this is Broadway.
Oh, okay. Well,
I mean, there was a touring company, but this is a show that was on Broadway.
Okay.
So you know, you expect them to be. And somebody told me years ago, TV will make you. Film will make you famous. TV will make you rich.
Mm-hmm.
Theater will make you good.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? When you're an actress on TV, that's where the money is. So that's gonna make you rich. Film will make you famous, but theater makes you good. It hones your crafts because every night is different. It's a live audience, and you know you really gotta
perform.
Yeah. And so for me, it was just like this girl just didn't embody her to me. She was just down there delivering these lines. But the other thing that I didn't like is the way that they used Tina Turner's music in the play. It didn't really coincide with what happened in real life. Like it was like they just kind of plugged in certain songs where it made sense to them, but it wasn't necessarily in chronological order in terms of real life.
Yeah.
So like one of the songs that she and Ike Turner did, they had that playing during the time that she was in love with her first son's father.
Yeah.
Because her first son's father was by some man that was in the band. So she was dating some other man that was in the band. Then she started dating Ike. But the way that they presented it in the play, it wasn't like she was dating Ike. He just told her, we need to get married just to go along with this Ike and Tina thing, to sell more albums. It wasn't like a thing where they dated. You know, maybe they just didn't have time to show all of that. But the way that they positioned it in the stage play, it was like he just proposed it as a business move. You know. So then when he found out that she was pregnant, he asked her, is it mine or his? And she said it's his. And then he fired the guy from the band.
Wow.
But I don't know. I just didn't enjoy it. Like she was singing the entire play. And like, just imagine going to see a show and you don't like the person's voice and they singing the entire show. And I'm just like, oh my God.
Ready to go.
I was ready to go.
But that's what they said about the when I didn't see it in myself, but like just hearing people who went, they said the same thing about the Set It Off play. They said
really?
They said certain parts was okay and certain parts was good, but I just think a play is always different a little bit. Even to, I hate to break him up, but even Tyler Perry plays versus his movies, it's the same concept, but it's kind of different a little bit. But
yeah. Yeah,
Just
so,
like how you did your play, I think if you do a movie, it'll be different. But
yeah,
it'll be the same concept. You know
yeah,
what I'm
it's
saying?
definitely going to be different. But so like my issue wasn't with it being different. It was just I didn't like the actress,
Yeah.
and I kept thinking like, who cast her? Like, why did they cast her? Like I didn't even get the appeal. Thank you, Harold and Big Mike, and for the cash out. Yeah, I just didn't think she was a great fit for the role. So, but the guy who played Ike Turner, he was really good.
Mm-hmm.
But I went to see. Yes, we're gonna reschedule the Honest Hour for the end of March because we didn't get a lot of stuff.
Y'all got to start sending this stuff in.
Yeah, we didn't get a lot of stuff, so it just didn't make sense to do it.
Yeah.
So if you guys send your stuff in for the Honest Hour, send it to my P.O. box. It's listed in the caption of the video. You can go to my website and get it, and just send your stuff in, and then we'll schedule an Honest Hour.
Yeah.
But
this is a nice way to put something on the grill.
Mm-hmm. Who is this?
I'm so glad you ain't got to say the name no more.
Yeah, I cut that off. Hello. I'm well. How are you? Yeah, that's fine. I mean, we ain't gonna have enough fish. I mean, I have a couple other people coming in, but it's only, yeah. So it ain't gonna be enough fish, but. I mean, if you want, you can. I mean, that's up to you. Because it's only 4, so I was gonna have one for me, you, and Angela, and then I was gonna save one for either dinner today or lunch tomorrow or something. Okay. Well, however. Okay. Okay, yeah, let me know. Okay, and let me know what to put it on too. Okay, all right. Okay. All right, bye-bye. I'm having a couple people over, so I had to answer that call. Sorry. But you just be answering just to say, I'm gonna call you back, we recording.
Well, that was my grandmother.
You do that even when it ain't her.
Well, I got better on not doing that.
Yeah.
You
have.
Okay.
You have gotten better. So what's on television? Anything you watching on television?
No, but girl, before we start talking about that,
I need to get back to my restaurant reviews too, but I'm thinking maybe we could do a restaurant review live one day.
Girl, what you think about the brat being pregnant? Having her first baby at 48.
I don't understand why people tore her up, saying, well, why she carried the baby? Why didn't Judy carry it? See, that just goes to show that we are still conditioned to think that the masculine and feminine role, traditional masculine and feminine roles, have to exist or play out in our relationships. In queer relationships. And the truth is, I haven't done a restaurant review in a while, but I'm going to get back to it though. In fact, I'm probably going to do it this week. But anyway, I don't have a problem with her carrying it. You know what I'm saying? But I read something somewhere that the reason that she carried this baby is because Judy had complications with the 3 children that she's already given birth to. Mm-hmm. But maybe even if she didn't have problems, maybe Brat wanted to just carry the baby. Yeah. Maybe she just wanted the experience of carrying the baby. Mm-hmm. Like, I don't understand why people, again, I said this the other day when I was doing a live, we get so caught up in what somebody else is doing, like in the comments, like we tearing people up, and you know, there were people under there saying that God is not pleased, and you know, God is not pleased, and He does not bless this type of union, and you know, He'll bless the baby, but He ain't gonna bless this type of union. And why did the brat carry the baby? And you know, she's supposed to be the man in the relationship, like just all of this kind of nonsense. But my thing is, there's so many other things for us to be concerned with as a community. Like, why do we get so caught up and hung up in that minutia? Right. You know what I'm saying? It's like, there's so many issues that are affecting us politically. You know, they're literally trying to eviscerate Black history. You know, and I don't mean Black History Month. I mean Black history from the school system. Yeah. You know, so we should be on the front lines of that. But we're so busy worrying about who's carrying Brett and Judy's baby. Like, I don't give a damn who's carrying the baby. Right, right. You know what I mean? I don't know. I just can't get overly concerned about stuff like that.
What do you think about, so I was just watching this, so you know, She didn't tell Lisa Ray again either. Lisa Ray had to find out from social media
Well,
again.
apparently she and Lisa ain't that close.
Yeah, yeah, apparently. But she was talking about wow, and she had to find out through social media again and all this stuff like this. So I was gonna think, what you thought about that?
Well, that's what I'm saying. I just think that she and Lisa Ray just keep going back and forth with these little things. I mean, okay, y'all half sisters. Obviously, y'all not as close as y'all want us to believe y'all are. Because if you were, then Brat would have picked up the phone and said, "Girl, I'm pregnant." And if there were things going on in Lisa's life, she would pick up the phone and call her and be like, "Girl, this is what's going on." Like, get over it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm with you, Tara. Lisa Ray needs to get over herself. It's just like, who cares? It's just like with anything. Like, I don't understand why some friends and family think that they're entitled to every aspect of your life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, there are things that I experience or things that I go through that all of my friends don't know. I might share it with Angela, but there are things that I'll share with Angela that I may not share with Elliot.
Mm.
Or there may be things that I can't really think of anything that I would share with Elliot that I wouldn't share with Angela. But there have been things that I would share with Angela that I wouldn't necessarily share with Elliot. And Elliot usually watches these videos and he'll probably call me like, "Bitch, what you talk about that you ain't sharing with me?"
Mm-hmm.
But there's certain things that I just know he wouldn't really be receptive to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I already kind of like there's certain things that I don't share with Madison.
Yeah.
Because I know her outlook on certain things. I know her perception of certain things. So there's certain things like when it comes to relationship stuff, I don't really talk to Elliot or Madison about stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
But I can talk to Angela about anything.
But as friends too, it's certain.
So you can't get upset with your friend like because I share certain things with this friend and certain things I don't share with that one. But go ahead.
But also too, I believe with friendships, you do have those people that you won't share certain stuff. But I think for me, it's I know what my friend can take. It's not that what I don't want to hear and what I do want to hear, but I know what each one of my friends is going through in life, and then sometimes can be things that you go because I believe we all have the same experiences. So I think that sometimes something can trigger something in your life. Like I know when me and you talk, we just talk. We just talk about a lot of stuff or whatever, but it's certain stuff that me and you talk about that may trigger you when we get off the phone, or may trigger me when we get off the phone, and then we touch bases about it later. Like, bitch, we was talking about this and this what happened.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I just believe that you know what your friend can take on. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I share different things with certain people. And then you all have individual relationships. That's why as a whole, they all make you one. You know what I'm saying? They make you 100, but you have different things that you just share with them.
Right. I mean, but then there are things that I go to Elliot for, not in terms of advice or talking about, but there are things that I will talk to Elliot about because I know he has experience in that. Like, Elliot helped me with my taxes last year. I ain't going to Angela to help me with my taxes because that ain't her area.
Yeah.
But, it's just certain things, But personally, there are certain things that I will share with certain friends that I won't share with all. But I can pretty much share everything with Angela because, I don't know, she's very non-judgmental.
Mm-hmm.
Elliot is like me, can be judgmental. And I even feel like I can share a lot with Scott too. I feel like I can share a lot with Scott. Because he's not, if he is judgmental, he doesn't judge you right there sitting there. You know what I mean? Yeah. So there are just certain things that I can share with certain people. My friend Danielle in New York, I feel really open talking to her.
That's good.
I feel open talking to Jack about a lot of stuff. But there's certain things that I just don't share with people. Some people can't hold water, but then sometimes people just give you bad advice. Mm-hmm. Or they just, yeah. Right, just leave it there.
Okay.
Sometimes we share things all excited and our very own people can make us feel like, why did I even share? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what you were saying too about your teeth earlier.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, Sean. Yeah, so I can get different things from different people in my tribe. Mm-hmm. But like when it comes to Ryan, for example, I can talk to Ryan about stuff when I just want a sounding board.
Okay.
Ryan ain't the girl that's gonna give you no feedback. He'll say a little something here and there, but he's not the place that you're going to when you really need somebody to give you something back. He's a good listener.
Yeah.
But he ain't necessarily going to direct and say, well, I think you should do this. He's not going to advise.
Yeah. Yeah.
He'll ask more questions, and then he'll be like, well, do you think that's a good idea? Or like, how do you think you're going to feel? Like, he'll ask me things like that, but he ain't going to necessarily
give his input.
So with him, I got to decide. You guys need to sign up for Paid for Your Say, niece. It's www.paidforyoursay/ paidforyoursay.com. And then the promo code is Craig200, Craig200. The money is still being made.
Okay.
That wasn't no secret, Kevy Kev, about Madison and this Lee Daniels thing. She just said that on the live before.
What?
About some project they're supposed to be doing together.
Oh.
Ooh, I'm getting hungry.
Somebody said, what kind of friend am I, Craig?
Depending on what it is, there are certain things that I don't necessarily come to you for advice.
Mm-hmm.
But there are things that I will share with you.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, you can give good advice. Like recently, because I've never really gone to Keon for advice, but recently I was talking to Keon about some stuff, and you sharing, you know, you kind of gave your experience back. You were like, well, you got to protect you got to set your boundaries. Da, da, da. So like all of that stuff was valuable and all of that stuff was helpful. But yeah. What's up, Carlinda? She said, I've never caught a Facebook Live. Hey, girl, hey. Hey, knees. Yeah, Keon is an old soul. So, yeah, like I said, like he gave me some advice recently. And then, like, I'm trying to think, like, when my mom was here, like, when I was kind of going through that, like, you kind of said a few things here and there. More than anything, like, what I appreciate about you is, like, you will call and be like, hey, how you feeling today? Or you would send me a text. Is today a good day? You know, how you making out? Or, you know, what kind of mood you in today? Or, you know, whatever. That kind of stuff was helpful. So, yeah. So that was cool. Yeah.
Woo. Girl, I'm trying to think what I'm going to cook today.
What you got in the freezer?
I covered this.
Did you take something out? Well, you just had this Kentucky Fried Chicken, so I'm sure that'll hold you up for a little while.
For a little bit, yeah.
That heavy shit.
But I literally ate one time yesterday. One time.
When was that? When you got home?
Mm-hmm.
I know you had to be starving.
Bitch. And then for some reason on the way back, my stomach was hurting.
I know your breath was hot.
Oh, girl. The only thing I was drinking was water.
You know how your breath get hot when you ain't had nothing in your mouth all?
Mm-hmm.
You know how you ain't had nothing in your mouth all day long and you just drinking water and it just get real stale? Oh, I know your breath was hot. And you'd had your mouth open that whole time while they were fixing your teeth?
Mm-hmm. She said, I guess when she said, I'm going to give you some vitamin E to put on your lips because I know you ain't touched them. You had nothing. So she took, the assistant took something in. She took like a little, I don't know. It felt like a Q-tip.
Mm-hmm.
She was just going like this to my lips and rubbing it. I said, oh, that feels so much better.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't think I have anything else to say. We can save the rest for Patreon.
Yeah, and because I do got something to say on Patreon, girl. Baby,
what is it about?
I said on Patreon.
Well, let me get off here because I got to get to this. I need to hear this. So listen, the Patreon link is scrolling at the bottom if you want to join our Patreon. I have some footage already that I'm going to upload, and then we're going to go ahead and continue He didn't get no teeth whitening because these veneers are white. But anyway, listen, you guys have an amazing Sunday. And I will talk to you guys later. I'm going to give you some Patreon for mine as well because I have a couple people coming over. So I'm going to give you guys some Patreon on mine as well.
He has the seniors coming up today.
Yeah, no, it is not. This boy is 24 that just called.
Oh, I thought it was a woman.
He does have a real light voice.
Mm-hmm.
Right. He speaks very
soft.
Anyway, you guys have an amazing Sunday. Bye. See y'all on Patreon.